Welcome to Eastern Lighting's Lighting to Profit session. Today we're going to introduce jewelry lighting at its best. Let's look at the different types of lighting available, discuss how they affect your business. Incandescent light has been around a long time, but let's face it, it does nothing to help jewelry sparkle or sell. Another type of lighting in use is fluorescent lighting. Notice the structure is different from traditional incandescent. Some of the pros of fluorescent lighting include low energy consumption, low heat, and in some cases, relatively high color temperatures, which help many diamonds appear more brilliant. It has a very long life compared to incandescent lighting. A few of the cons of fluorescent lighting are that they produce a highly diffuse light, doing little to make diamonds sparkle. Fluorescent is extremely hard on the environment because of its use of the heavy metal mercury. The bottom line here is that fluorescent tubes were a great improvement over incandescent lighting, but they fail to give diamonds and finished jewelry the pop that you're looking for because the light produced by them is highly diffused. Also, it does very little to separate you from your competition, since many jewelers are using fluorescent lighting. Here are a couple of examples of how fluorescent is used in the jewelry industry. Another progression in lighting yielded halogen lighting. It is very similar to incandescent lighting, except that halogen gas is used inside the lamp. Here are a few examples of halogen lamps used within the jewelry industry. The pros of halogen lamps are that they produce a stronger, whiter, and longer-lasting light. Multiple halogen lamps can produce the sparkle or pop in jewelry and are a great improvement over incandescent and fluorescent for this reason. The cons of halogen lamps are that they produce a lot of heat and can significantly add to your showroom's air conditioning load, making your showroom uncomfortable and expensive to keep cool. Halogen can improve the look of your jewelry, but because of the high temperatures, they are not best for pearls and some gems. Halogen can be expensive to operate and can affect the comfort levels of your showroom with the generation of heat. This brings us to ceramic metal halide, also known as HID, high intensity discharge. Think of the bright light produced by a welder working on a new high-rise building. This is basically how a ceramic metal halide works. We see the use of ceramic metal halide in different applications such as automobile headlamps. Here are some examples of metal halide lighting used in the jewelry industry. The pros of the metal halide lamp include a very high lumen output per watt of power used, with a wide range of color temperatures to choose from. Metal halide offers a long lifespan for the bulbs, typically 10,000 hours of use. The cons of the ceramic metal halide lamp include the need for a rather heavy remote ballast to start and maintain the arc. The ballast can produce a fair amount of heat. What you really need to know is that ceramic metal halide lamps are a great solution for jewelry showrooms because they are very bright and they're available in a number of color temperatures. Shuji Nakamura, a renowned researcher, discovered that LEDs manufactured with gallium nitride would emit a lot of light. The bright light produced by these LEDs is actually blue in color, but when shined through a yellow phosphorus coating on a lens in front of the diode, produce a white light that can vary in color temperature by changing the type and amount of phosphorus used. How they actually work is both simple and complex. Rather than trying to explain it here, follow this link, as they do a great job explaining how LEDs work without having to be an engineer to understand it. This is an example of LED lights being used in a jewelry store setting. The showcases are using LED tube lights mounted inside. The showcases on the left are using LED tube lights mounted inside the showcase and have PAR 38 LED lamps in the recessed ceiling lamps overhead bathing the jewelry with light. The pros of LED lighting include the ability to achieve a very high color temperature close to the white light produced by the noonday sun. They use very little energy and produce a small amount of waste heat, lowering the load on your air conditioning system. They do not emit any UV radiation that can be damaging to pearls and some gems. The multi-point light source causes great scintillation or sparkle, attracting your customers' attention. The cons of LED lights include a high initial investment and thus a longer payback time in relation to the energy it can save over other forms of lighting. Also, LED is not yet as powerful as metal halide lamps and thus requires more LED lamps for a similar light output compared to metal halide. The important thing to consider is that LED lighting does a wonderful job showing your merchandise in the best light and has a very long life too, up to 50,000 hours. Since it is a multi-point light source, LED lighting produces great scintillation and sparkle on those diamonds and finished jewelry. LED will lower overhead due to lower energy and air conditioning costs, although their initial cost is higher than other types of lighting. Few jewelry stores have LED in use, so they can significantly differentiate your store from the competition. Let's look at what good jewelry lighting can do for your bottom line. Sam's Club reported a 10% diamond sales increase in 2008 when they added LED lighting to their showcases. Eastern Lighting has shown a payback of only 1 year with double-digit sales increases. Let's see what customers are telling us.
I want to tell you how happy we are. Our sales paid for the lights almost immediately. We're thrilled with the lights, their service, and how quickly the order was expedited.
The perfect scenario. Because LEDs are more expensive and not yet as bright as metal halide technology, the best scenario is actually a combination of both technologies, as you can see here. The LED lights are positioned over diamond showcases, and metal halide recessed lamps are used for ambient lighting in other areas of the showroom. This wraps up our review of the Lighting for Profit presented by Eastern Lighting. Please feel free to call one of our expert lighting consultants or visit us at www.easternlighting.com. Eastern Lighting, illuminating the path to profit. Thank you for watching.